Welcome into the BSN Nuggets weekly breakdown presented by Frosted Leaf. Frosted Leaf, Denver's most innovative dispensary, has the hottest strains, no lines, no wait, and a self-paced direct shopping experience that allows a fast yet comfortable transaction without the awkwardness of a waiting room. Come check out Frosted Leaf's 3 Denver locations and download their app on both Apple or Android. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me is our BSN Nuggets beat writer, Harrison Wind. The Nuggets are finally done with their All-Star break Friday night when they take on the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. Before we go into that matchup, Harrison, what was your favorite part of the NBA All-Star Weekend?
I think it was just seeing Nikola Jokic out there. The Nuggets' first All-Star since Carmelo Anthony, of course. Seeing him introduced with the lineups at All-Star Weekend, seeing him out on the floor, getting a couple baskets, getting into the thick of things. I don't think he played quite as much as he maybe should have. Maybe some questionable coaching by Team Giannis coach Mike Budenholzer, but it was really cool seeing him out there. The fact that Michael Malone was also on the other sideline made it that much better. Maybe the best part of his weekend were his one-liners. The hardest part of the skills competition, according to Jokic, the running.
Were you surprised by that?
A little bit.
I wasn't. That's such a Jokic response.
But he definitely came with the heat for sure.
Definitely. My favorite part, of course, from the one-liners had to be when he told the media that he didn't shake Michael Malone's hand at the end of the All-Star game, and he said, "Not today, buddy."
An all-out great weekend for the Nuggets, though, and I mean, it was cool having Jokic and having Michael Malone in the national spotlight.
Yeah. Well, moving on, what are a few things that you'll be watching for during this Nuggets-Mavericks game?
The main thing is, are we going to get the starting lineup?
Oh.
The Nuggets have been off here for a week. Well, everybody except Jokic and Mike Malone. We think everybody's going to be healthy for this game on Friday. Gary Harris should be well rested. The Nuggets held him out of those couple games before the All-Star break when he probably could have played, I think, if those were playoff games. They got him some extra rest there. Paul Millsap should be fully rested. Jamal Murray was able to go back to Toronto and hang out for a week. So will we get the starting lineup back Friday against the Mavs for the first time since the second regular season game? That's going to be really one of the biggest storylines for this team over the rest of the season.
Denver has only 25 games left, and unless they really mess up at some point in this last stretch, they have a chance to make the playoffs for the first time in 5 years. Do you think that will happen? And if so, how huge is that for this franchise?
Well, it's enormous. I think it's validation of what the Nuggets have been building for and building towards over the Michael Malone era, these last 4 years, the Jokic era, if you will. And this is going to be the new pinnacle of that stretch. Look, it would take a huge collapse for them to miss the playoffs at this point. Nuggets would have to go 13-12 over their last 25 games to get to 52 wins, and that's looking like it would comfortably be the 4 seed. I think the biggest goal for this Nuggets team over the rest of the season, get home court advantage in the first round. They've been so dominant at home all year, the best team in the league at home. If they can have a guaranteed 4 games at home in their first round playoff series, that would be huge.
I think also having them kind of get into the swing of things with the entire starting lineup, since we haven't seen that. So I think that'll be really big for the Nuggets, especially in the playoffs.
Definitely.
But for all of our coverage, be sure to subscribe to bsndenver.com. For Harrison Wind, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver.